So many people want to live in Boulder until they see the home prices. And who can blame them? With medium home prices well over $930,000 and inventory getting tighter every year, it's no surprise that more and more locals are looking elsewhere. That's why buyers are turning to Louisville and Lafayette, two nearby towns that offer a lot of what people love about Boulder without the Boulder price tag. In this video, I'll break down the key differences between these two towns and help you figure out which one might be a better fit for your lifestyle, your budget, and your long-term plans. Hi, I'm Lenny, and I'm a real estate agent right here in Boulder County. I've worked with a lot of people who originally planned to move to Boulder, but after we took a closer look at Louisville and Lafayette, they found something even better. These two towns offer a lot of hidden value, and each one has its own strengths. So let's start with one of the biggest factors for most people. That's location. Both towns sit just east of Boulder, and they're close enough that you can easily enjoy everything Boulder has to offer. Whether that's hiking the foothills, grabbing coffee on Pearl Street, or heading into the city for work. Louisville is a bit closer, usually about 15-minute drive to downtown Boulder depending on traffic. Lafayette is more like 20 to 25 minutes, especially during peak hours. So, if you're commuting to Boulder daily, Louisville definitely gets the edge when it comes to drive time. That said, both towns have great access to Denver and the airport, especially for people who travel regularly. Lafayette is closer to Highway 287 and Louisville is closer to Highway 36. So depending on your job or lifestyle, this extra 10 minutes could go either way because it gives you a lot of flexibility wherever you live with easy access to the highway systems. But location isn't everything. Let's talk about housing. As I mentioned earlier, Boulder's prices have skyrocketed, and that's pushed demand outward. Both Louisville and Lafayette are more affordable, but between the two, Lafayette tends to have more housing stock available, especially older homes that haven't been updated yet. This means you have more opportunities to negotiate or to find a fixer-upper that you can truly make your own. In fact, there are entire pockets of Old Town Lafayette where you'll still find untouched properties, something that's become incredibly rare in Boulder County. Louisville, by contrast, is more reclaimed. A lot of the homes in Old Town have already been renovated, rebuilt, or replaced with new construction. Inventory is tighter and competition is higher, especially for anything with character or charm. So if you're looking for sweat equity, project potential, or investment upside, Lafayette may be your best move. Now, let's shift gears a bit and talk about what each town feels like, especially when it comes to their downtown. Old Town Louisville is charming, polished, and highly walkable. It's full of restaurants, boutique shops, coffee spots, and breweries. And the town regularly hosts live music, farmers markets, and other community events like the Friday night street fair during the summer months. It's a small town feel, but it's always buzzing with activity, and people love it for good reason. Lafayette's Old Town is a little different. It still has the eclectic, artsy vibe, but it's in transition. There's been a lot of revitalization in the last few years, and you can feel the momentum building. There's a great brunch scene, new breweries opening up, and one of my favorite features, a community garden right in the middle of town. It's not quite as walkable or active as Louisville yet, but it's getting there and fast. If you want a thriving, established downtown right now, Louisville's the winner. But if you like the idea of getting into a neighborhood that's on the rise, where the energy is building and you can grow with it, Lafayette is a smart long-term play. Now, let's talk about something that often gets overlooked, building flexibility. One major advantage of buying in Old Town Louisville is that you can build from lot line to lot line. This means you can maximize the footprint of your property, which is a big deal if you're working with a smaller lot. And you can even add a carriage house or accessory dwelling unit, perfect for rental income, a guest suite, or multi-generational living. Lafayette doesn't offer that same flexibility. Their zoning laws are more traditional, with setbacks and spacing requirements that limit how much you can build. So if you're thinking about adding value to your property in the future, either by expanding or creating a second unit, Louisville has a big edge here. Here's another detail that might surprise you. Lafayette's still all the big box stores. Seriously, Lowe's, Walmart, Jack's, Natural Grocers, Kohl's, they're all in Lafayette. So even if you live in Louisville, you'll probably end up driving to Lafayette for some of your errands. It's a funny quirk, but one that matters. Because while Louisville feels more curated and boutique, Lafayette is more convenient for day-to-day living. Now, let's talk about lifestyle and outdoor access. Both towns are family friendly. Both are part of the Boulder Valley School District, and both offer excellent access to trails and green spaces. The Coal Creek Trail runs through both towns and connects other trail systems across Boulder County. You can bike, walk, and even commute on it if you're up for it. Louisville feels a little bit more polished and suburban, with quiet neighborhoods, large parks, and organized city services. Lafayette feels more relaxed and approachable, with a bit more variety in its homes and neighborhoods. They're both great places to live and raise a family, but the feel is different. Louisville is refined, Lafayette is evolving. So, which town is right for you? Choose Louisville if you want a modernized downtown, high resale value, and zoning flexibility that lets you do more with your lot. Choose Lafayette if you want more space, more housing options, better shopping access, and the chance to grow with a community that's clearly on the rise. Still not sure? I'd love to help you figure it out. Drop your questions in the comments below or reach out to schedule a one-on-one call. And if you found this helpful, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more Boulder County insights, neighborhood tours, and local real estate tips. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.